Hi everyone, welcome to Module 2. I just want to take a couple of minutes to go over the module so you can kind of see what your goals are for this week. So we'll start out with the discussion, which builds off of the discussion from last week. So last week you were thinking about your research proposal topic. So you were kind of coming up with that topic. I had the pleasure of talking to several of you via email or on the phone or via Zoom just to kind of bounce ideas. So that was great to speak to those that I got a chance to talk to. So this week, you're going to go ahead and build from that. So you want to be thinking this week about what is that interaction tool that you're going to use to create that little mini lesson or that little mini lecture. So you want to, again, we're going to build off that work. You're going to look for at least 3 to 5 places where you can have that interaction within your presentation. So that interaction could be between instructor and student, student to student, or student to content interactions. So your prompt here for your post that's due by Thursday, what tool are you going to use to present your mini lecture? So there'll be some tools mentioned again here as you go through the module, just to kind of refresh your memory. And then how will you use this tool to support your 3 to 5 points of instructor to student, student to student, or student to content interactions? And then again, think about what feedback would you like? You know, where are your sticking points? You know, where are your struggles maybe? And kind of include that within your post as well, so that helps those that are going to respond to you tailor their feedback. And then you keep that in mind when you are, doing your feedback and responding to the posts of your colleagues. So that is our discussion. Last pieces of that will be due by Sunday. So let me go back into the module itself and we will just go through it real quick. So we're going to start out with a very brief overview. The video that I'm making right now is going to go right here, so you don't see it, but it will be there shortly. So basically, we're going to build off of the digital citizenship discussion in B30. So you're going to be looking at understanding the stages of community development for an online community, setting your expectations for engagement, creating those opportunities for interaction, and promoting academic honesty. There's a great little video here on building community that you want to maybe take a few minutes to watch. So going to the next piece. So we start out with building community, again, building off of the work in B30, some really great information about the 5 stages of group development and the 4 phases of an online course, get building a little bit even from the last module as well. Going to our next piece here. So if we're now talking about kind of setting your expectations in an online course. Now, whether you're teaching online or you're teaching in person, we're always setting those expectations. What do we expect of the students? Well, we need to be thinking about, what our expectations are as well and what our students expect, from us. So there's a reference here again to Zaretta Hammond. She's great work on culturally responsive teaching. And then it's going to go into a little bit about learning packs. Learning packs are something that I've seen pretty extensively in the K-8 environment because that's my background experience. It just really gives a nice chance to just be very clear on what the expectations are. So here's a sample that you can take a look at. And then moving on to the next piece on interactive classes. So looking at digital citizenship through interactive classes. And here it gets into those types of interaction, those 3 major types of interaction and how you're going to integrate those into your research presentation. With these little drop-down arrows, you're going to see some references back to some of those resources that we talked about in B30. So there'd be a reminder for some of those, and there might be some new ones that you haven't seen before. So you want to make sure you spend a little time and check those out. So some really great resources there. And then finally, is this particular module is going to wrap up with kind of referring back to academic honesty. There is a great research presentation here from Dr. Rocky, and she has experience with this. So I just went ahead and left her presentation in here. She just does a beautiful job with it. I don't have, me personally, don't have experience with using Canvas Studio in this particular context. And you know what? She's doing a great job with it. So I thought, you know what? We're going to leave her in there. So take a few minutes to kind of go through that presentation. And then she also has supplied a little quick video on how to do what she just did in that video that's right up here above. So that will give you another option to take a look at. And then that takes us right back to where we started, to our discussion board post. So again, thank you guys so much for the really great interaction that you have going between all of you in the course. It's really cool to see you all helping each other out, and it's been great to actually be able to talk to some of you in person or on the phone via Zoom. It's when you do an asynchronous course, it's kind of hard when you don't get to interact with folks. So it's been really great to talk to some of you and hear your ideas. So again, if you need anything, you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. My link for office hours to schedule is here in Canvas. But you're welcome to give me a call as well. So have a great week. If you need anything, you know where I am. Thank you.